Lord, you knows as there be all sorts of languages and modes of speech.
They're always turning out of these new words, Cotty, isn't they? What's the new one? Oh, what's the new one? What's the new one? What's the new one?
Newt Nabbit, Newt Nabbit. Newt Nabbit, Newt Nabbit. Newt Nabbit, Newt Nabbit. Train now standing at number 4 platform going to Plymouth. Over the bridge to Torquay. Hurry up and take your seats, the train's about going.
I've been spending a Sunday down on a Cornish farm.
Where I lived, it was different then from what it is now. There's all old buildings, the streets was rough. It was rough compared they are today.
I had to travel down to catch the Torpoint ferry, and I left here in a rush to get there because I knew the time of the ferry to leave was about due. Rushing down, and the man on the gate was just closing it when I arrived, so he opened it again and waved me through. And I went down to the ferry, and as I drove on board, I said to the ferryman, "How about that for good timing?" And the ferryman said, "You'm lucky, we'm late."
Cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. I heard cuckoos, man. I heard and go cuckoo, cuckoo. I were just thinking about getting out of bed when I heard it.
If I go out in the morning, I get home when I like, I have my dinner when I like, there's all some food in the pantry and I know there's some there, and I look after myself. I never worry about looking at a watch, because a man who looked at a watch and got to leave off at a certain time and one time and that, he have his ideas.
Well, one of the things that I have learned about being Irish is that invariably, when I go into, say, I go out to lunch or possibly out to dinner, some of my English friends immediately want to imitate the Irish accent, and I'm happy to say from personal experience that this is a most atrocious attempt. However, one has to smile and grin and bear it, you see. And in fact, I remember on one occasion, I had a very nice chap come up to me and he said, "The top of the morning to you, the top of the morning to you, eh?" And I sort of smiled rather wanly, and I said rather tersely to him, "I have been 30 years in Ireland, and I have never heard in my life that expression."
Yer, will you have another cup of tea?
No, thanks, mate. That was beautiful, beautiful.